concerning your third question about recovery, so far friends here talked about kind of short-term kind of people's feeling and very zoomed in and in field kind of issues. Now I have a question. I'm sure we cannot answer it here, especially as foreigners and foreign students. It's a long-term issue, and it's something that should be solved basically with Japanese authorities and experts. Well, from contemporary urban planning point of view, we know that one of the aspects of sustainability is using the existing so-called stocks, physical stocks, as much as possible. But in this particular disaster, we're seeing cities and villages that they're totally washed away by water. So there's not that much so-called physical stocks here. And something that was for me in this disaster, I was in the time of disaster, I was in Japan, and I was watching the media, Japanese media, every day, and trying to watch some famous worldwide medias as well. So I was really shocked to see there are some black and white photos of some villages and cities, towns, disaster in 30, 40, or 50 years ago. And when you compare these photos with colored photos in 2011, it's like a copy. It's kind of a scary, I think. It's kind of a scary fact. It showed that the people in those villages, they had this strong, I don't know who was in charge, authorities or the villagers, the landowners, whoever, they had a strong feeling to rebuild their cities as it was before. So if I zoom in a particular example, it's like a landowner, a villager, wanted to have his house exactly the very same place he had before, and had this intention to have the same neighbors as he had before. Okay, so if this fact didn't happen, we didn't have the same colored photo in 2011. So there is this, hardware part of the story that I feel it has conflict with software part, because the software part says that these people want to keep the memory, identity of the place. It's very important in urban planning, the identity of the place, the memory, collective memory of the people. But and from one point of view, we see topographically and physically proved dangerous areas that, it's like the sea is telling the people, hey, every 30, 40 years, I'm going to do the same thing with your city, no matter how technology is going further, So this is this hardware part, and there's this software part of the collective memory of the people that want to go back in the same place. Especially in parentheses, I should mention that those friends that have been in the field, they know that there are many elderly people living there. Japanese population is depopulating, and many of the citizens are actually elderly people, and elderly people naturally have more memory of the land and less flexibility for changes for future. It's not something that we could answer it now, but I think it's a very, very huge and important, very fundamental topic that really is a big, big question in my mind. How do the authorities want to deal with this conflict? Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. But we do not have enough time. So I want to ask to the Professor Ando about yes. Even though we are foreign student, we have our own opinions, but they're a little bit different, and the point are also different. So can you make there some personal opinion about the recovery strategy in Japan? Please.
Yeah, I was very much impressed of all the opinions and the ideas and information about the recovery from the urban planning view. The last speaker said that from which country?
From Iran in architecture department.
Yeah. Iran is also a seismic prone country, so the history and thinking of the people is maybe similar in case of disaster prone countries. And someone said that the shoganai, that's in vain or the no use to do something, or that's kind of feeling of the, before disaster. The people should believe something religious or God or such kind of shogunai feeling is maybe a kind of common sense. But based on the recent technology and advancement of the technology, we or you can deal with the disaster, or you can solve another solution from the historical, not based on the historical viewpoint, but new idea we are expecting to produce in each country. That's my feeling. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor. Yes. Yeah. If I make more topic, we can discuss more and more. Yes. Maybe it is very difficult to finish. So, but the Ieda Sensei also to prepare some presentations. So, yes, very. Yeah, I don't want to close this the discussion, but we have to close now. Yeah. So, yeah, please give their big applause the panelists. Thank you very much. Yeah.